Stagecoach's Isle of Wight line merged with South West Trains in 2007, but not much else happened, apart from this unit getting repainted into its original London Transport red. Before we leave the Southern, we should also mention the Juniper units. Introduced with only partial success on Gatwick Express services from 2000. 8 of them replaced the long-standing Class 73 push-pull trains. Go Via took over the Gatwicks from National Express in 2008. Until 2006, Go Via's Thameslink service used dual-voltage Class 319s between Bedford and Brighton, but this franchise is now part of First Capital Connect. Mention of Bedford diverts us onto the Midland Main Line, where National Express operates a franchise of the same name. VP 185 engine HSTs are the staple motive power here. 17 Class 170 Turbo Stars were introduced from 1998, doubling the number of services. These Derby-built units lasted until 2004, when enough Class 222s were available to take over. In 2003-04, MML ran Project Rio services between St Pancras and Manchester to reduce congestion on the west coast while the decorators were in. A new corporate image coincided. Central trains, also operated by National Express, covered a huge area of the Midlands. By 2000, all the slam door units had gone, but 36 of these old 158 sets soldiered on. Central also had 20 Class 156s, but they were phased out when Turbo Stars became available. 33 of them have been acquired by the year 2000. Northern Spirit, run by MTL, only just made it into the new millennium. Arriva Trains took over this franchise in February 2000, deploying 158s on the longer distance journeys. The despised Class 142 Pacers were thankfully used on the short distance routes. Still, I hear they're very popular in Iran, where some have now emigrated. One of the most popular of the surviving loco-haul trains was the Class 37 operated Fort William Sleeper. A bit of a dog's breakfast, it's true. Run by National Express's ScotRail with Caledonian Sleeper branding and locos supplied by EWS. The 3 portions of the ScotRail Sleeper combined when they reached Glasgow and worked south to London Euston behind a dedicated fleet of 5 EWS Class 90s. Another mecca for 37 fans in 2000 was the North Wales coast, but only for another year. First North Western's loco-haul trains were replaced by Class 175 Caradia units, another troublesome beast. But a loco-hauled service returned in 2003 when FNW hired in 47s from Riviera for a Birmingham to Holyhead train. At the other end of Wales, Prism Rail's Valley Lines franchise introduced 37s on Rumney commuter trains. They remained even after the creation of